Today in AI, April 17, 2026. Here are 21 stories worth your attention. Cursor raising $2 billion plus at $50 billion valuation. TechCrunch reports Cursor in talks for $2 billion plus Series C at $50 billion valuation, led by A16Z and Thrive, driven by surging enterprise customer growth. $50 billion makes Cursor the highest valued independent AI coding tool company. Enterprise growth surges is the core driver. AI coding tools have expanded from individual developers to enterprise procurement. Claude Code updates tracking page launched. Claude Code product lead Kat Wu announces centralized tracking page for all Claude Code updates, making it easier for developers to stay current. Previously updates scattered across Twitter, changelog, release notes, now unified entry point. 768 likes signals strong developer demand for centralized information. Claude Design launches. Anthropic Labs introduces conversational design tool. Anthropic Labs launches Claude Design, allowing users to collaborate with Claude via natural language to complete UI design, spun out from research product line. Conversational design tool, competing with Figma AI and V0, differentiated by Claude's reasoning capability. Anthropic expands Claude's application scope through Labs series, design, artifacts. Google Gemini app adds personalized image generation, Nano Banana 2. Gemini app updates Nano Banana 2, leveraging personal context and Google Photos to generate personalized images reflecting users' real lives. Google AI Mode deepens Chrome browser integration. Google integrates AI Mode more deeply into Chrome, enabling web content to open directly beside AI responses, further reducing direct website visits. Tokenmaxxing leaves developer productivity lower than expected. TechCrunch deep dive on tokenmaxxing phenomenon. Developers generate large volumes of AI code, but maintenance costs and rewrite frequency also surge. Productivity gains may be overstated. AI-assisted output volume increases dramatically, but net efficiency gains questionable, maintenance costs often underestimated. Challenges ROI narratives for Cursor, Claude Code, Codex, and similar tools. Nvidia. AI inference costs should focus on cost per token, not traditional TCO. Nvidia redefines AI infrastructure economics. Traditional data center TCO metrics should yield to cost per token in the AI era, as inference becomes primary workload. AI factories' primary output is tokens. Cost assessment should be token denominated. May reshape enterprise GPU cluster procurement decision frameworks. Latent Space, Notion's Token Town, 5 rebuilds, MCP versus CLI. Notion engineering lead Simon Last and Sarah Sachs discuss Notion Agent's development journey, 5 architectural rebuilds since 2022, debating MCP versus CLI trade-offs and permission models. Notion Agent's 5 architectural iterations, technical pivot from fine-tuning to function calling. Notion engineering team's hands-on experience, rare insider product perspective. Nvidia Nemotron OCR v2, synthetic data-driven multilingual OCR. Fast multilingual OCR model built from synthetic data by Nvidia, covering diverse document recognition scenarios across multiple languages. China's largest single embodied AI funding round, $455 million. China's embodied AI sector records largest single investment at $455 million, with Hillhouse Capital and Sequoia China jointly backing Embodied Brain Direction. $455 million highest single amount for Chinese embodied AI, far exceeding prior records. Hillhouse and Sequoia China co-lead, top-tier VC consensus signal clear. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei White House meeting on Mythos model government collaboration. Dario Amodei to meet White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles to discuss Mythos model federal government deployment, seeking to resolve months-long Pentagon impasse. Anthropic Pentagon collaboration talks ongoing for months. Mythos deemed too valuable for government to refuse. Successful deal would position Anthropic for major role in government AI procurement. Agents of Chaos. When helpful AI agents go rogue, paper review. Latent Space TV detailed deep dive into Agents of Chaos, paper red teaming study of autonomous LLM agents in realistic environments with persistent memory, email, Discord, file systems. Safety risks and failure modes of autonomous AI agents with persistent memory and cross-system access. Latent Space TV paper review lens, analysis from engineering practice standpoint. Scaling global organizations in the age of AI with ServiceNow CEO Bill McDermott. ServiceNow CEO Bill McDermott discusses enterprise-scale organization management in the AI era, from running a small shop at 16 to operating global tech company. Claude's differentiated experience, how AI reshapes culture and product design. A16Z GP Eric Torenberg and Anish Acharya, investor and product observer viewpoint. SpaceX's financials leaked. Is it worth $2 Meta debuts Muse Spark? Jason Lemkin and Rory O'Driscoll discuss SpaceX financial data leak and $2 valuation analysis, plus Meta Muse Spark launch and Meta's position in AI race. Claude's differentiated experience, how AI reshapes culture and product design. A16Z GP Eric Torenberg and Anish Acharya, investor and product observer viewpoint. Why Claude feels different, and what that means for AI, the A16Z show. This episode explores why Claude stands apart in user experience from other LLMs through culture, relationships, and product building, discussing tacit knowledge's role in the AI era. Claude's differentiated experience, how AI reshapes culture and product design. A16Z GP Eric Torenberg and Anish Acharya, investor and product observer viewpoint. The GPT moment for robotics is here. Physical intelligence building foundation model controlling any robot, team positioning this as Robotics GPT-1 moment using cross-embodiment training. Robot foundation models GPT moment, cross-embodiment approach, and universal control. Physical intelligence team from foundation model startup angle. Episode 16, Building AI for Life Sciences. OpenAI research lead Joy Jiao and product lead Yunyan Wang discuss building practically useful AI systems for life sciences, focusing on what scientists actually need. Building AI for life science scenarios, what scientists need, where current models fall short. OpenAI internal research and product leads, developer viewpoint. Jensen Huang, will Nvidia's moat persist? Dwarkesh and Jensen Huang deep dive on whether TPU competition threatens Nvidia's moat, supply chain control, AI chip export policy. Can Nvidia's moat survive TPU competition and geopolitical pressure? Jensen Huang himself, CEO long-term strategy view. The early days of Anthropic and how 21 of 22 VCs rejected it. ANJ Midha. Anthropic founding investor Anthony Midha tells story of Anthropic rejected by 21 VCs early on and AI's 4 key bottlenecks. Anthropic's early funding struggles and 4 current AI bottlenecks. Anthony Midha, founding investor and former A16Z GP. The AI model built for what LLMs can't do. Logical Intelligence CEO Eve Bodnia argues AI industry's race to scale LLMs is wrong direction. Her company building non-transformer architecture alternative. Non-LLM path, transformer architecture limitations and alternatives. Eve Bodnia from Contrarian Tech Path critical angle. Ben Horowitz on AI anxiety, big tech transitions, and the future of startups. Ben Horowitz at A16Z FinTech Connect discusses how AI rewrites startup fundamentals, including big tech transitions and new startup opportunities. AI waves role reshaping big tech and startup dynamics. Ben Horowitz, A16Z co-founder, 30 years venture experience. That's all for today's AI brief. See you tomorrow.